Every day we go about our lives in a world made possible through infrastructure, from the buildings that we live in to the highways connecting our communities. However, we can often overlook the importance of having a sustainable infrastructure within our built environment. The demand for pedestrian infrastructure and spaces continue to grow as we strive to become more environmentally and economically sustainable. One such example is Banff, Alberta. Known for its natural beauty and home to the oldest national park in Canada, it is also a home to a rapidly growing tourism industry. In recent years, they have seen a massive increase in pedestrian, cyclist, and automobile traffic. This in return has overwhelmed the only 3 bridges across the Bow River. This has created a dangerous situation for travelers, but also is limiting access to the south side of the river. As such, the town of Banff has proposed a new steel bridge for pedestrians to provide more opportunities for visitors and residents alike to access and enjoy the attractions and trails on the other side of the river.
Where ingenuity and creativity combine into a passion of working with steel, we are a group of 40 members with 4 team advisors at the center of Canada. We are the University of Manitoba Steel Bridge Design Team.
Today we will be presenting to you the scale model of our pedestrian bridge design for the Bow River located in Banff, Alberta.
Before we begin, we'd like to acknowledge that our team is located on Treaty 1 territory, traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, Dene, and homeland of the Métis Nation.
We acknowledge the treaties that were made on these territories. We acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to move forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration.
At the beginning of our design process, we divided our team into sub-teams. These sub-teams not only allowed us to work efficiently, but were integral to the development of our project. Each sub-team used SAP 2000 and HAL calculations to develop their own design. Using these, the sub-teams each made different solutions. This diversity allowed us to explore multiple designs. The team followed the Canadian Steel Design Handbook for our designs. We modified the parameters found in the handbook to reflect any reduced uncertainties to create the most optimized design possible. We then made an evaluation matrix based on the rulebook. This allowed us to estimate the scores of each sub-team's designs against the different categories.
We found the best scoring design out of all the sub-teams and used that for our final design. This design features a truss design with top and bottom cords. Further, this design used cantilevered ends to maintain a proper stringer length while minimizing the span. This allows us to satisfy the minimum stringer length template while also reducing overall weight and deflection. Additionally, the stringer thickness starts off thinner at the footings but becomes thicker in the middle. This is an optimization of the design where we take away steel from where it is least needed into where it is most needed. Doing this also allows the outside dimensions to stay the same for aesthetics. Lastly, we designed the connections to reduce faying surfaces and the number of bolts.
Banff is known for its beauty, both natural and built. Therefore, we felt our bridge should add to that beauty, while also reflecting our school spirit. We chose to paint our bridge dark and light blue, colors that were inspired by the University of Manitoba logo. These colors represent both the sky and the northern lights, evoking the ideas of learning, knowledge, and progress. The aesthetics of our design are not just for show, as making something look good, as well as working good, makes it so that our design can be integrated better into the community that it serves.
Often the greatest challenges for any project is the transition from ideas into a physical design. To overcome this challenge, our team looked for local fabricators and experts, where we found Besco Limited. Using modern practices such as plasma and laser cutting, as well as by working closely with their in-house experts, we were able to bring our design into the real world.
And now let's talk about the construction process.
To start the construction process, we begin by placing the piers in the footing areas. Then the lateral bracings are attached between the piers on each side of the bridge. Stringer members are then attached one by one from both sides. 2 halves of the stringer are connected in the middle. After completing one stringer, the team will move on to the other stringer. After the completion of both stringers, the lateral members are attached. The deconstruction process occurs in the opposite order. This year we decided to assemble the bridge with only 4 builders to reduce our construction costs. 2 other team members will be spotters and verbally assist the construction team by pointing out potential violations and reminding them of the correct building procedure.
Over the last year of development, our team has encountered many hurdles. However, with teamwork and ingenuity, we have been able to overcome those hurdles and accomplish our goal, creating a model bridge with a dual-core truss-like design with an estimated cost of $10.6 million. Ultimately, this allows our design to fulfill the need of a community, allowing for a safe and convenient travel to Canada's greatest natural wonders. Our design allows for more people to enjoy this wonderful land and gives rooms to a community to continue to grow and flourish. For what is a bridge than something that brings us together?